All right, good evening, folks. How you doing? This is Captain Jack. Hopefully you can hear me. I apologize for the earlier stream before. I think I might have gotten the my stream information out there wrong. So if you can hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, I'm sure I'm going to get some comments real soon saying you can't hear me. So I'm just waiting on that. I wanted to let you know that, like I said, the new mics are in here. As you can see, a little bit on the screenshot, but that's okay. I'd much rather have the best mics going out there, and they are here. Got my soundboard ready to go, and I can't wait. I can't wait. We are going to have a show tonight. I was originally supposed to do a show at 6 Eastern, which would have been in about 20 minutes, but unfortunately that fell through. So, because it fell through, I just have a little bit more time to do my show tonight with here on YouTube. And again, we are multi-streaming on YouTube. We are multi-streaming here on Facebook. And again, I got to remind you, if you are watching on Facebook, thank you. But if you want to win the Raider prizes, and I do got a bunch of them, and I'm going to be keeping them available throughout, as we go through the show and go through the process here. I'm not going to give them all away all at once, so don't worry about that. I haven't seen any comments that the hey, AJ's here, so good afternoon to you as well, shipmate. Again, for all those that are here watching on YouTube, I just wanted to make sure. Oh, okay. For those out there that are in the Las Vegas area, I think I saw that there, AJ. I thought I gave it a thumbs up. Daniel's House of Prayer Ministries on Facebook is the place to go if you wish to get some Raiderness and godliness mixed together. Again, non-denominational here, but again, if you want to support a brother, fellow Raider fan, the Right Reverend, I believe it's Reverend, the Right Reverend AJ. I want to make sure I have the title right. I call him Raider Rev. Is it Reverend now? I think so. So Raider Rev would be correct if it is Reverend. I'm hoping it is. But Raider Rev to me. Check out Daniel's House of Prayer Ministries on Facebook. That is the house of worship for Mr. AJ Brayhew. And again, as we are here, Pastor, I'm sorry. I just saw the comment. Pastor Brayhew, Raider Rev to me. Nobody else can call him Raider Rev but me. It's Pastor Brayhew, the Raider Reverend. Okay, but it's Pastor Brayhew. I'm glad. I don't want to screw that up. Anyway, I hope he doesn't get docked when people say, "Why does he call you that?" And then he can kind of chuckle and say it's an inside thing. And it's so thank you. Oh, there's my phone, so at least I know that I have to turn that off too. If you've been sleeping under a rock and you haven't figured out that in about and I haven't checked for leaks yet. But the NFL schedule's out in less than 3 hours. And as I said to everybody here, there's only so much you can watch. And I think ESPN was doing like a 3-hour show. Oh, let me rephrase that. BSPN was doing their show. And hopefully the only thing that I'm worried about here is that I'm going to try from now on to keep my cans on. Those are my headphones. I definitely, I want to make sure you can hear me. I just want to make sure that when we do phone calls, that you can hear the phone call. So actually, I can try that. Let me see here. You put on my yeah. I'm watching. I got things going on. I got the promo up. Got the dashboard. So that is good. We're watching here on. Okay, that's the wrong one. We are watching here on YouTube. We are watching on Facebook, and we are watching on Twitter as well as Twitch. So I'm not going to post the phone number. If you have the phone number, I want to hear if you can call in. And you guys should know what the number is. I just want to make sure that I can hear you and the audience can hear you, and we'll do that. But again, can't wait to go over. No, well, okay, that's Homer. Homer. Hopefully it's going to. No, I don't see it on Hangouts. Homer, are you Homer, are you calling me? Or are you calling? Are you calling the phone? That no. Hang on a second here. Okay, Homer, are you here? Hang on.
Send a voicemail. Press 2.
Well, he was calling the right number.
To accept, press 1.
Okay,
Send
I'm
a
gonna
voicemail.
accept
Press
that.
2.
Hey,
The caller just hung up. Goodbye.
well, he was calling the right number. It just didn't show up for some reason. There we go. There we go. Let me turn this down. There we are. Raider Homer, can I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, and I got my phones on. Hang on, let me see which. Oh, I know why. Okay, now here's the thing. I'm going to go over to audio codec and see if I can still hear. Can I go ahead and talk, Homer?
Hello, Raider Nation. Welcome to Captain Jack's channel.
Okay.
I'm Raider Homer.
Well, hopefully we're hearing that because I can hear you definitively in my headphones. And did you hear that?
Hey, that microphone looks really cool too, man.
Thanks.
Professional radio guy.
Wow, a real professional too. I like that. Okay, now the issue is if you are watching on Facebook, if you are watching on YouTube, and I know you can hear me because I would have heard it by now. If you can hear Homer, let me know, because then I know that if you heard the la 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 la. In fact, if you can hear Homer, why don't you give yourself a promo for your shows on Monday night?
Okay, well, everybody, make sure you subscribe to the Raider Homer channel on YouTube. Last Monday, I had The Violator, I had RFC, Mike Summers, and Sawed Off, and I also had Ira Matthews as well as Ford Dub. And this week, I'm working on other people coming on, so make sure you follow me and subscribe and tune in every Monday night on the off season.
Well, there you go. And we just had some confirmation from Ed Winchell that they can hear both you and I. So I know that what the settings are. I'm setting up on my codec, so I can hear you very well. The audience can hear you. I'm happy to say. From down south, the autumn winds are coming. I like that. Is that a now? I see what Dave was doing that. Now, Dave, did you do that deliberately to what is it? A play on words, autumn winds, or autumn winds? I got it. Either way, it works. And by the way, if you are here, and you know that there's not a lot going on, we've already said that what I do for fun. And I'm not going over to BSPN yet, is one of my favorite movies of all time is on right now. It's on the, what was it, the MGM channel. The Devil's Brigade. William Holden and an all-star cast. Was it Akins? Claude Akins is in there. Cliff Robertson.
All-star cast. I was watching Avengers Endgame last night. Man, that movie is still great. I love watching that.
Now that was the end one, right? That was the last one, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the second Spider-Man was, a sequel, I guess, to both the Spider-Man 1 and Endgame. The story continues throughout all the movies.
Right.
Crossover.
Right. Well, I actually saw the Spider-Man 2 the other, I think it was like last week. It was the first time I had seen it. So, and again, as you said, it goes, the story continues on. Here is a what's the word I'm looking for? A spoiler alert. A spoiler alert. If you have not seen Avengers Endgame, then please turn your volume down for about the next 30 seconds. Actually, if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame, you're really behind the times. Uh, you've been living under that rock like we've been saying. Great film, and I just wanted. Oh my goodness, I just saw. I don't remember her name, but she was fabulous looking. This movie came out, I want to say in about like '66, and the chick that was one of Mud's women on the Star Trek episode of I was it Mud, yeah, Mud's Women, the very first one, the brunette, just walked in the Devil's Brigade, and beautiful. Oh my goodness! Now this is one of my favorites. I'm going to give you a play by play for those that are out there. And the so not Brits, the Canadians and the Americans are in the bar up in the like I guess it's like Minnesota or whatnot because that's wherever the area is, and the lumberjacks came in, and the lumberjack right now is talking to Sergeant Peacock, who is the lead NCO for the Canadians, and then the drunk guy, the drunk American guy, who's like the everybody loves him because he's the piano player. He's a good looking dude. Can't remember his name, but he's talking to the lumberjack right now. The lumberjack just spit in his face, threw him a left cross, and he just gets on the ground. I love the brunette. I'm keeping, and he comes back and gets a right uppercut, and he is out. He is out. He is out. Frazier's out. Oh, yeah, I am. And by the way, so now, Claude Akins came over, and I can do the dialogue for you. He says, "What gets me, you big galoot," or something along those lines, is who the hell invited you to the bar? And then he just swings at the lumberjack. He knocks the lumberjack down, and now there is a huge melee. Ooh, I don't know who that guy is, but he's one of the lumberjacks, and he just knocked out some dude. And by the way, this is sports related because one of the lumberjacks is Paul Horning. Okay, if you don't know who Paul Horning is, shame on you. Okay. You don't know Jack exactly. You don't know Jack about sports because Paul Horning was one of the lumberjacks. And again, if you're seeing, you know how people see things in the TV, and he said that I have porn on. I didn't have porn on. There was a picture of a naked lady in the bar. So I don't want to hear. Oh, Richard Dawson just showed up. He's in a kilt. So for all you ladies out there, if you want to see Richard Dawson's underwear, you just missed it. And so he just gets into the screen. Nice kilt, by the way. And I can't remember what this guy's name is, but Richard Jackal just came in, and Richard Jackal, that badass that he is. And again, if you're not watching, this is what we're doing, man. We're all waiting for the schedule to come out. Raider Rich, good to see you, brother. And everybody else that's here, I want to say hi to them. Let's see here. Louis Ray Palomino, Steve Martinez, the Raider Beard Craven is watching from England. Thank you there, shipmate. Angela Pacheco, my favorite lady. Remember, if you haven't been watching My Raider Story, that's also here on YouTube. You got Raider Homer who's on the line right now, and he is listening intently. Remember, go watch Raider Homer on his show. And go watch Angela Pacheco. So it's like My Raider Story, I believe, is the line. Make sure your watch going on. Ken Heverin, who as we speak who is fixing both of my Raider locomotives. So big shout out to Ken Heverin. Aaron Cortez, who just celebrated a birthday the other day. Raider
Hey,
Devellion
where'd
is
you
on.
get that table? That Raider table? Where'd you get that?
Where did I get that? I was poking around. Uh, oh damn it! It was one of those. What's those things? What's the website that Kelly Clarkson does? I think it's that one. Wayward, Windward, Wayfair, Mayfair. I think it's that one. Okay, and I gave that out a big secret. The table and the Raider lamp are from that website. So I there you go. If and it costs, I want to say the table was a little over $100. The lamp was about $100, and Mayfair, Wayfair, Wayward, one of those websites. Go get that wonderful table, and even I put it together. Okay, and I'm not very mechanical. So again, uh, ooh, and there's a hot
You got the
ooh.
microphone working?
Yeah, well,
Man,
I got the microphone working, which was a pain in the ass because I have this also the what is it?
never could have heard that.
This the spit, the spit thing that's in front of it. I had to get that squared away. The hole that's on top of this mount was not large enough to be used, so I actually had to get my drill out, and I had to drill out a little bit more of the circle so that I could put the mount up. So I finally got that working. And then the spit screen or whatever the hell this thing is, which is like a muffler to make sure that you're doing things right. Wayfair, thank you there, Vicky. Wayfair is the website. Look under Wayfair for Raider table and Raider lamp. Anyway, I'm putting it together, and I had to just really finagle it. And again, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. I trust me. Anytime I can do anything handy, it's great because you know how it is. Vicky sends a heart. We all send a heart to Vicky as well. So again, this is a very long-winded promotion. Make make sure, yeah, make sure. Oh, by the way, I kind of got away from the bar fight. All of the guys, the Canadians and the Americans, were thrown on about two or three buses, and had that blonde show up again. Not the actually I like the brunette better, but they even had all of the troops. They came back from the bar. They're all drunk, and they're in line, and they're getting their asses chewed by the commanding officer, who's William Holden. And then right now they're singing for "He's a Jolly Good Fellow." Again, you don't even. I've seen this movie not quite a million times, but it would be in the thousands. So I would say I can do dialogue. They're going, "For he's a jolly good fellow, he's a jolly good fellow," and it's again, there you go. And it's funny because the Canadians and the Americans have been going back and forth, kind of like bickering. That country, going to try to one up each other. And then Cliff Robertson just walked into the office. He's going to say, "May I presume to offer you a drink, sir?" And there it is. He has the alcohol out. He just opened it up. William Holden is getting out his glasses. Cliff Robertson reaches for a glass, and William Holden and Cliff Robertson are going to toast each other. Now it's graduation, okay? Well, I'm doing it as best as I can. They're doing their graduation right now. They're in their dress uniforms. And by the way, this is a true story for all you people that are military oriented, where about the special ops guys, okay, the very special operators. This was in fact the first special operations detachment in the U.S. military. It was a combined United States Army and Canadian Army platoon or brigade. I should actually more than a platoon, a brigade of all of these people. This was the first special operations in the military. Okay, now they had special operators in the Pacific Theater. Lord Mountbatten's troops in Burma. Again, I'm a history guy. and so they were the special operators for the British, but this was the first special operators for the Americans. So again, great movie. Love this movie. I can do dialogue, and they're doing graduation right now. They've gone through their training, and they're very happy to have finally gone through there. And beautiful picture of the camp and the mountains and they're doing pass and review right now. If you guys don't know about pass and review, it's where they march by the commanding officer and everybody, except for eyes right for everybody except for the one line, because the one line has to remain straight, or if you go everybody eyes right, you're going to get all AFU. But eyes right, salute to the commanding officer, and then they're doing pass and review right now. Fantastic, wonderful episode. And it was not Cliff Robinson, but William Holden was just called off the parade field and was told, obviously, hey, Colonel, you got a message. I'm gonna let folks know the message is not a good message, because they've done all this training for all of these people, and the colonel just got a message from DC basically saying, guess what? Screw your brigade. We're going to take all your guys and we're going to put them out as replacements for other forces. And this did not sit well with William Holden. He's kind of like about ready. He's pursing his hands right now. And now Cliff Robertson, the Canadian advocate, and God, I can't. Whoever the guy, and I remember his name. Whoever played Doctor. It was one of those '60s doctor shows. I can't remember what the guy's name. The actor. He was the doctor in the show. Somebody can probably help me out here. But again, he's the American command, the XO of the American forces, and Cliff Robertson the XO of the Canadian forces. Although Cliff Robertson is the XO overall. And but again, Holden just got the bad news. He's basically saying, "Hey, we're going to take care of this." So he's not gone yet, but he's on his way. He's packing up. Just threw his papers in his briefcase and say, "Hey, don't tell the men anything. Just say, I'm going off for some basic, conferencing. Don't get don't." He didn't want the bad news to leak out, so he's on his way to DC right now, and now he's in DC. So again, you're caught up. We're doing play-by-play for the Devil's Brigade here on the Captain Jack Show. And Homer, I'm sorry, I haven't allowed you to have much of a word in edgewise. But again, thank you. You're an athletic supporter. You got it. You got to go. Hey, Homer, thank you for calling in, and we'll see you tonight at actually in about 6, so in about 3 hours. So in 3 hours, folks, we are having the show. I only have like a couple people that are watching. We're doing the promo now, but again, be there 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. We're going to have our show. We're going to know about our schedule. And Homer, thanks again. Vicky says hi to you, and love hearing from Vicky. And he said hi too. Homer, thanks again for calling in, brother. You take care as well. That was Homer. As soon as I can figure out how to get to there we go. Now I hung up on Homer. So again, this is the promo. I wanted to make sure that all the bells and whistles are out. We have great equipment here. Best mic. I even have my other Shure microphone sitting right over there. So I have the capabilities of having a second person in studio with the mic. So we'll have that available. I need to get another boom. This is a boom. I need to get one of those. So again, once we're available to do that, we're going to have that. So again, make sure you're here, and Vicky's going to be back. Don't let Vicky be the only one. Vicky is leading the pack. She's going to be back here tonight, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. We're going to have the schedule out. I'm going to have my other computer on as well, because again, I have the 2 screens here. I'm going to turn on the other computer. If I need to, I have this one, but I'm not going to break that one out. That's my PC. But again, we're going to have the schedule up. We're going to talk about the schedule. I have heard some rumors already. Okay, I have heard some rumors already. I'm not going to get the rumors out there until I see it in kind. We're going to be there. I wish I can wear this t-shirt backwards because the back side of the t-shirt is wonderful. I actually, for camera purposes, I had it where it was on and I had it on backwards, but it was kind of uncomfortable here in the neck. But we'll do that. Again, we're watching The Devil's Brigade. I did the play-by-play for The Devil's Brigade. Love that movie. Fantastic movie. And hint, for what? Oh, she will be back then. So love Vicky. Anyway, be there. I'm going to turn my phone down so you don't have to hear my phone tonight. And we'll see you tonight. 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. YouTube. You know what the channel is. It's being broadcast right now on YouTube. It's up on the multi-stream on Facebook. And we are on Twitter. And we are on Twitch. So make sure to find your device. And we'll hear from you all tonight. Let me get to the proper thing. And I will say, well, I'm going to save that sound effect till later. I'm going to do that later. I don't want to blow it on a promo. We'll see y'all tonight for You Don't Know Jack About Sports. You don't know jack about the schedule till we talk about it. We'll see y'all later on. Yarg.